In this video, we're going to talk about how to strengthen your ear so that you can learn to play something that you heard on a recording. I want to make clear though, I'm a huge advocate for musical literacy. I was a piano major. I still practice and learn things from printed sheet music. And so much of that informs the way that I function as a music director in the ways that I teach people and in just my basic understanding of how music works. So let it be clear, I'm a huge advocate of musical literacy. That being said, I think there's a growing need for musicians in the church to learn how to play by ear due to the vast number of recordings that we have, but not always the vast amount of sheet music that we have, specifically notated parts for pianists, for orchestral players, and anyone coming from a classical background that feels that their ear is not quite strong enough to simply just play from a chord chart or a lead sheet. And so today, we're going to talk about ways to strengthen the ear so that you can listen to the recording and try and come up with a part based on what you heard. I'm also going to make a pitch for another video I'm doing, which is what do you do if you listen to the recording and your part's not even there? That's a whole nother video, and I hope you'll check that one out as well. Okay, first, before we do anything else, get to a piano or a guitar, whatever's best for you, and train yourself to hear intervals, okay? Start with C, and see if you can go find a minor second. Can you repeat that just by singing it? Nu, nu, nu. Can you go below it? Minor second down. Nu, nu, nu. Okay. Now stretch it up to major second. Sing without it. Nu, nu, nu. Now major second down would be, and then you'll sing that. And then after you've done that, stretch it all the way up to where you're doing major sevenths. Those are challenging. The wider it gets, the more challenging it is. And then what you want to do is just be creative. And it doesn't really matter what note you choose, but see if you can add another note. How about this one? So it's a minor second and then a minor third. Nu, 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 nu. And then you'll go down doing the same thing. So I went down a minor second and then down a major second. Nu, 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 nu. So that's a basic way of just training yourself to hear distance. All right. This is pretty similar to the spoken language. You learn how to read, you learn how to write, but did you learn how to hear what somebody said or did and then repeat that at the same pitch level, at the same rhythm, okay? Now, once you've worked on that a little bit, you can add in a second exercise, which is just picking a song. How about Amazing Grace? That's one that most people readily have the melody in their heads to. Just start singing it and see if you can find where you were. So if I just went, Amazing Grace, where was that? Let's just walk it up. And you'll have to hold that, right? So if you need to hold it, oh, there I am, right? Do you know how far that is? If not, just keep going until you find it. And look at it. What was it? B flat to E flat. That was a perfect fourth. Practice that interval. No, no, no. Go down. No, no, no. Amazing Grace. How far was that? Zing Grace. Whoop, that wasn't quite far enough, right? Whoop, that was too far. The only other option was right in between those, right? And so you're using a song that's familiar. Make a note of the rhythms and the intervals involved in that. And then now you're teaching yourself to hear spoken language or hear musical language, interpret it, and then repeat it back. Take your time with this. You didn't learn your spoken language in a year or maybe even in 5 years. It's an ongoing process, and so is your ear training for your musical language. If you found this content helpful, I invite you to visit my site, rickbarnesmusic.com, where you can find more video tutorials and a lot of sheet music. Thanks for watching.